Testing, testing, testing. Heartopia. Let me stop. Heartopia. Okay, I might need to put that down. The volume. Okay, anyways. Go to settings. Volume. Let's... Okay. I think that should be good with my voice and stuff. Anyhow, hi you guys. I'm back. This is kind of a tester because I need to see and hear like what the audio sounds like and if you can hear anybody else in this house other than me, because I haven't really had time where I was by myself and oh, there was a whole I have poems on that actually. Loki might be reading those, but I'm in my bed right now because it's so cold actually. But anyways, I didn't do my intro. So sorry, but Heartopia has taken over my life. I haven't uploaded in months. I'm so sorry, babes. I'm so sorry. I decided to not do the upload the other videos that I've had that's stacked up. Not too many, like 2 or 3. But only because it's like it wouldn't be fair for you all, even though who's really watching this? Who's really listening? Who's really there? But yeah, it wouldn't be fair to just go right into things when I had like this long gap. So just I guess the briefest life updates is just that yeah, my behind going through it. Going through it. I don't know what it was. 2025, the ending of 2025 into 2026. Honestly, it was just like 2026 actually. Yeah, this beginning of the year. I've just been going through it. Recently had to attend one of my family member's funeral because she had recently passed away late 2026. I think like a few days after Christmas. Yeah, actually Christmas Day, lovely. I'm not gonna hold you, Christmas Day was great for me. um I don't know, I'd have to say it was the best Christmas I've had in years. And you want to know why? Yeah, you've heard my poems about my family. So it's just like those specific family members were not in attendance at this Christmas event, which was just like going out to have breakfast and then going back, to one of my family members' places, playing some games, watching a movie in the background. But yeah, and it was just like kumbaya. Kumbaya. But yeah, I'm gonna have this in the background because it's just my addiction, and that's gonna be like my hobby segment, but like it'll be in the background the whole time. But yeah, when Heartopia came out, no, because like actually my bestie told me about Heartopia. This will be a chatty, less poetry. I do have poems actually. Um, I don't know which poems I'm going to be reading today, but this is a tester. Hopefully it turns out all right. Honestly, I really should pause it and see if like you can hear somebody in the background or hear her uh what is it? TV in the background, cuz that can be annoying. But I also don't want to have to clip anything together. So we're just gonna, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's fine. I'll scrap it, do another video about me ranting about stuff, something else. I'm always talking in my head. Not like that though. But anyways, but yeah, my brain is always rolling. I already did like the things for today on this game earlier. It's not that earlier, but ooh, it's gonna rain later. Oh, not today. Tomorrow. Because that's when Doris comes in town. And you can buy stuff from her. But anyways, what was I about to say? Oh, I was actually showing the winter prep. Did that when that was supposed to be done, and I did this. It had 3 days for it, but like, why would I wait when I can just go ahead and finish it? And that rainbow thing, that rainbow event, yeah, it's Saturday this time, but it just occurred like I think yesterday. Oh wait, let me pause and put on do not disturb. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I just put on do not disturb, so I almost forgot. But yeah, how are y'all doing? How has y'all's 2026 been going? How was the holidays? I'm waiting. Yeah. Anyways, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I made a lot of money. You can see. I'm in the 100,000s. Just there. Yeah, and you like my fit? Come on now. If you've watched Black Butler, come on now. Well, actually, hold on, let me show you the full thing. Yeah, I'm just going to be bouncing off the walls right now cuz I have a lot. Do I have a lot to say? I'm going to just be randomly talking about stuff. But anyways, it's a ranty channel. And honestly, we might look at some poems today cuz why not? I haven't done that. Do something different. But anyways, this fit so good. It was so worth the blue hearts, the blue heart diamonds. But yeah, it's giving Alois Transy shorts. I needed the Alois Transy shorts, so it in purple because I was deciding if I wanted to purchase both of them. But then I was like, no, why would I need that? Alois is very much iconic because of his short shorts. And I was like, I'm not gonna buy their tights. I'm gonna show you. Anyways, and then I got the top for CL Phantom Hive in blue. And then the hat came with something else. It was some reward. And then the shoes were like the white version of it. And like the eye patch thing is that white version. Hold on, let me actually show you. Not in there. Oh, not that. No, because I'm saving these things for what is it? I'm saving the red or slash pink diamond heart diamonds and like the other ticket things you had seen in the other window for the My Little Pony event. No, I'm excited. Anyways, let me stop. But yeah, I didn't get the tights because I was like, what do I need the tights for? I don't like the white tights with the white shoes because, like, look at that. Ew. It just don't look right to me. And then it's just too purpley. I could get the blue, but like, I don't like it. So I'm just, bare legged. Anyways, and then the hair, it was intentional. Even though CL Phantom Hive, I think his hair is like more bluish than just black, but anyways, black. And then the blonde for Eloise. See my fit. And then my character perpetually has this eye bags. Because see, look at my first photo ever in this game. Yeah. Next to my little tomatoes. Oh, and potatoes when I did that. But honestly, let me tell you the strat real quick. Because like, I feel like I have a little bit of expertise with this game because I've been playing it day in, day out because I'm an unemployed, recent college graduate. I cried. So I decided to distract myself. Of course, with applying to job, I gotta apply again soon. to other things, and some of the places that I've applied to, no, honestly, almost all. Not even an email back to say, yeah, no, we decided not to choose you. The least you can do, actually. Okay. But anyways, what was I about to? Oh, no, I was gonna show you my hobbies. I am not leveling up cat caring right now because I am trying to save these little bits. I forget what they're called again. But the little hobby heart licking house thing, yeah, I'm trying to save those. Like on the bottom right, you can see. Like you can see that I'm over that and like into the next one because I need to level up. And even gardening needs to level up. We don't care about catching insects. It just takes. Oh, you have to catch a lot of them in order to really make an impact, which I do from time to time. And then I think, yeah, proficiency limited reach. Yeah, they said, yeah, you're leveled up a little too much. You need to level up quick. I need two more, please. Give it to me. Give it to me. Um. Anyways, there was no rhyme or reason for this video, as you can see. I just really wanted to show you my obsession. You know what I mean? Yeah, and me being rich right now, yeah. Yeah. Usually I have to grind and then pay for clothing, or I'll grind the previous day enough so that I can purchase it in the morning. Oh yeah, and then the good strat for like I know I'm just going everywhere, but I mean you're here for the you're here for me, okay? But the other strat to like have money to make money is to before you go to sleep and you know you're not going to touch Heartopia like that, you might as well just plant the strawberries. And if you can, because you stay up that late, I did it recently. So like I put the strawberries down because they take like 6 8 hours. No, I think it's 6 hours, but anyways, I had put them in, thought I wasn't going to be up for that long, because I was watching something and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be on Heartopia right now. I think I was watching an anime. Oh, it was that campfire cooking anime. So good. It was the season 2 because I already watched the season 1 when that was out or whatever. And so when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta watch it. No, why did I watch it? Cause now I'm looking for something the same. I just need it again. Like, I need season 3 immediately. But take your time. But no. Um, but yeah, long story short, I put in the strawberries. Well, went about watching whatever I was watching, and then I was like, you know what? It's about 6 hours from then when I put in the strawberries. So I took those strawberries out, put some new strawberries in, and then bam, in the morning when I woke up, I'm using morning loosely because it was like 11 something. But yeah, I just, yeah, yep, yep. But they make bank, but they take so long. And usually during the day, I just do the tomatoes. I did do like tomatoes and like pineapples for a while, but it was just like pineapples take 30 minutes and no. I don't want to wait that long. But anyways, with this game, like you just chop it 3 times and then the tree needs to rest, which is kind of cute. It's still with the like cozy vibes or whatever. But I guess we can talk about a little bit of poetry. What have I done recently? Um, Mostly the most recent poems that I made were about the whole situation that recently happened. Of why I was stuck in the cold, in the house. Yeah. I'm not gonna say too much about my personal information, but long story short, how do I say this without Mm, so basically, certain parties didn't tell us about how there was going to be someone, messing with the lights or whatever. So we were not notified. We couldn't make any plans to do anything else about it, and we didn't even know that it was happening until lights out. And that was at 10 a.m. And long story short, a whole lot happened. We were 32 hours into the cold until they were finally able to get the lights back on. Which, yeah, that wasn't fun at all. I'd have to say. And so I think I made like two poems about that. Well, one poem was about, that. And then the other poem was more or less about like how oh, hold on. Confirm. You can take 30 of my energy. Oh. Oh. Yeah, they're doing the winter thing. Um I don't have any more because I finished it. But yeah, I decided to use all of the residents. I didn't do it with other players because I'm really. Oh, let me do the Deborah Ryan when I say this. I really am a lone wolf in these games. Let me stop. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some more seeds from Blanc, my game husband. Let me stop. You can't romance anybody in here. Oh my god. I feel like that butterfly is special whenever I see it, so I just go ahead and get it. Snatch him. But this is actually a mobile game. Okay, I'm not sponsored. Clearly. Look at my channel, then look back at this video. Clearly it's not a sponsorship. Stop playing games with me. I would love that actually. But like, they wouldn't even benefit from this. Anyways, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, and it's actual basura on my iPad. Well, maybe it's because I have a. Okay, sometimes I get distracted and be going the wrong way. But what was I saying? But yeah, it's it looks so grainy, but that's also because with my iPad, it's older. Even though I purchased it like not last year. Okay, 2024, that summer when I had an internship, I purchased it. And I don't remember what version of the iPad. I just know it was like $200. Around $200 for the iPad. So it's not the most expensive iPad. I got whatever was cheap. And that's probably why. But it still runs, and I'm not even mad about that. Not mad at all. Oh, let me go ahead and get 100 of these. But yeah, like I was saying about the poem, the other one was about how easily angered I was about literally everything. Because it was just so freaking cold, to say the least. Me and my other family member, I can just say my mom. Me and my mom literally had the next day had to camp out in the car to warm up, charge our phones, and it was just like, oh my gosh, like what the world. And that was the crazy part about it, because it's just like the heat is paid for, and you think with having a gas stove and paying for the heat you'd be fine. No, 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 babes. Once the power is off, you're cooked. I low-key want this little billiard table, but it's like 60 wishing stars. And I purchased yesterday the puzzle. They have puzzles. Hold on. In the dreams, and then puzzle, like actual puzzles in the game. And I just had to, like, my grandma got me into like puzzles or whatever. I don't actually have any like physical puzzles or whatever, but this scratches that itch actually. Cause I used to watch like on YouTube people doing puzzles and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. That's me. But yeah. Um let me get back to what I was talking about poetry. I might go ahead and go on to look up things like poems, read them, and blah 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 blah. I don't know if I'll be reading my poems today. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. What was I doing? Actually. Oh yeah, I was trying to eat. Yeah. I feel like I have a problem. Because why do I get so scatterbrained? But also, TMI, but I am on my period. So I'm using that as an excuse for right now. I'm just trying to see if I want anything else in the store, clothing wise. Because honestly, I don't really care for these items. And because like, let me show you my whole thing if you can see it. But yeah, I have a decent amount of things that I've purchased or earned. So it's just like, do I need anything else that doesn't like catch my eye? Oh yeah, and I wanted to show you that I did oh yeah, and I have all the different colors for the glasses and stuff like that. Those are the type of glasses that I like to wear anyway, so I was really excited about that. No, not that. I keep forgetting. But yeah, this I did that. The whole what is it? Yeah, the membership. So I did both of these because they're just so cheap. And it's a free game, and I was like, the amount of hours that I probably have in this game already, it's just like I might as well just give to them a little bit. Even though some people are like, you don't know how long you're gonna be actually playing this game or be in this game, you might just, blah blah blah. So maybe like not purchase right now or whatever. Look, I know what I like. I know what I like, and I know what sticks. Like Monster Prom, when I fell in love with that, I was, I was enraptured, to say the least. They captured my heart. I just don't have the money on yet for the Monster Con, but I don't need it yet because I have yet to touch like Monster Prom Road Trip or Monster Road Trip, and I purchased that a while ago. So not a while ago. I don't even know if I purchased it last year. Whenever it came out, I purchased it. And I haven't even done a full playthrough of that. So I need to do that anyway, so it's no biggie. And this was like just $4 or $5 max. And there was no tax on top of this. It was just the actual amount. So that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that because Nintendo or Nintendo, oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Adding taxes to the Switch was crazy. Where it's just so expensive now. And it's just like, the one place I thought I didn't have to pay taxes. No, because like your money is already taxed when you get paid or whatever. And then you're paying some more taxes. No, it's villainous work. You're trying to be misleading on purpose. On purpose. You're scared and nervous, but I guess that you did it on purpose. It's Sabrina Carpenter on purpose. Yeah, love that song. I have a playlist for Sabrina Carpenter overall and Sabrina Carpenter new stuff. But yeah. Well, hear me out. I don't remember what I said in the music thing, but yeah, I don't really listen to a lot of her newer stuff. Like, I think the newest song that I've listened to was Taste. And yeah. And even at first, like, when I watched the music video, I didn't immediately get attached to the song. But since I heard it a decent amount, and I like the music video because it's Jennifer and Tika and Sabrina Carpenter. We love it. And it was just really good visually. But yeah. Wait. Did that come before or after Man-Child? You know what? I think the most recent one is Man-Child. That one, love it. Love it down. Eat it up. Okay? Yes. But anyways, okay, what else do I want to talk about for today? It's just a ranty little thing or whatever. What do I want to talk about with you guys? I guess we can go into a poem. Let me go. I'm gonna pause, but this will only be like a blink of an eye for you. But I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna see what poems I want to read. That's of mine. Read them. Tell you about it, and then I'll probably look up some poems to see like what I should read and that are interesting and things like that. Oh, the most recent poem that I had heard, it was at my it's not funny. It's actually sad, but it was a really good poem. My cousin had wrote a poem for the funeral, and it was a really good poem. I'm not gonna read it because that's his work. So, I'm only gonna read like, things that are out there. I don't wanna take anybody else's poems or whatever, without their permission and blah 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 blah. Because someone else owns that and blah blah blah. But we shall be looking at poems. We might even go into like IG poetry. You know what? I might do that. I think that'll be good. Dang, I actually have to show you my Instagram. No, I'm gonna just screenshot. Right? Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, I'm gonna pause it here real quick and find poems that I want to read, and I'll be back. Oh, it's so cold, even with the heat on. It's ugh. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and I meant to tell you guys, I actually have new notebooks. That was in 2025. I think a few days before Christmas. My brother and mom were getting their new phones and things like that, and then we had to go to another store. Well, we went into Walmart after that for phone cases for them, and I had picked up notebooks. I was gonna purchase it for myself, but my brother so graciously purchased them for me. Love that baby. But anyways, I have a new notebook for my writer's notebook, and I have a new notebook for all, an archive of all my poems. So yeah. Love that baby. Heartopia will just be on in the background for now. So actually, before I do anything, let me go to my house and just so every 10 minutes I'll be doing my gardening, because honestly, have I maxed out gardening? I don't think so. I think it was the cooking that I had maxed out and can't do anything else on. Well, I can, but I will not be doing it for without points. Wait, I just did that earlier into this video podcast. However you're looking, watching, listening. But yeah. Have I found what poems that I was gonna read? No, but I shall be looking through and finding which ones that I want to look into. Oh yeah. While I'm at it, I guess I do want to talk a little bit about the whole like what everybody is talking about with the critical thinking thing. I was gonna do like a whole research filled YouTube video about it, but I was just like, no, I don't wanna. So I'm not gonna. But yeah, I do think it's very important for like people to read and things like that. And it's like, in some ways we're reading, in some ways we're not reading. Like, I guess you can say like challenging reads, but in our everyday lives, especially with like some people's work, and if they're attending an institution where not even an institution attending, but like you're doing some work, you're reading, you're gathering information, like researching and things like that. Like there's a lot of times where I'm going on YouTube for a specific thing to get more information about it, and it's just like this is inherently like, you know, intellectual. I'm actually researching. Like I'm not just sitting here, you know, consuming trash. I do, but I'm not always consuming basura. But yeah, and it was the whole debate about um reading for just for the fun of it and reading something that's challenging. And I feel like you should read what you want to read. Of course, like you should put in some challenging elements or whatever from time to time, but not always. Like literally when the lights were out, I pulled out a book for when we went in the car because my phone was dead and needed to be charged. So, and I read a few pages. Hold on, let me look. I actually wrote it down. My writer's notebook. Let me actually find that page real quick. Okay, I'm going through a lot of pages because I did a whole like I had watched a video by um Danae Young, YouTuber, um and it was about published poet answers 25. No, not that one. It was a different video. Well, it was basically a video on breaking down the different genres of poetry. Was it genres or subjects? Variety of subjects. Yeah, subjects within poetry. And that takes up a few pages, to say the least. I do recommend her channel. Really good poetry channel. Hold on, real quick. These pages won't go apart. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, it's just a lot of me just but you know, I just don't edit videos, so sorry. But I'm just trying to find it though. I could pause, but that wouldn't be authentic, would it? Okay, where is that page? I'm confused. I am confused. Versus when are the lights out? Now that I gotta think. We gotta see. Oops. Hopefully that wasn't any vital information on there. I doubt it. Oh yeah, and I was playing a game called Dating Kilmulator. Oh, that actually inspired one of a poem, which is really interesting, to say the least. I guess I'll never find that page. It's fine. It's whatever. That's gonna eat at me for the rest of the time. Oh, found it. It's in the most like. Anyways, I read like from page 86 to page 128, so that was a decent amount, like almost like 30-40 pages. But then I got bored. Let me actually find a poem. Do I want to do one of the recent poems? I could do that. Okay. I can do this one. Okay, these poems will not be on the same topic as what I usually do But, today we're sporadic and things like that. So that's fine. Hold on. Why are these pages just so... Anyways. A true American. The style, the slang, the food, the way we lane is black. Culture stolen, shuffled, and laid to the side. We were always forced to lead. When we do it, it's ghetto. When you do it, it's southern. It's edgy. It's just so unique. Well, let me ask you something. What race was deemed the cooks, the sharecroppers, the stylist, the singer, the artist, the entertainment? So why do you think all this culture came from Uncle Sam? Uncle Sam sat while blackness worked. Uncle Sam ate while blackness cooked. Uncle Sam spectated while blackness sang. Uncle Sam was always lazy, a monstrous beast who whipped, killed, and defiled babes. Uncle Sam is not the pinnacle of America. He is and has always been the disease that kept us from being free. This creation of America is but a cover of lies wrapping around the blood and tears from the people who will never see the American dream. Anyways, and I'm gonna read this. This poem is inspired by all the rant videos, um, well, pop culture, I've watched that talk about how different things associated with being American is actually just blackness. And I would love to see for the prompt for today, explain how your race is, you know, um, the true American. Oh, a true American is blank. That's the title. A true American is blank. Yeah, I think I did this wrong. The title is A True American is Black. It's fine. No, because I was like... Anyways, that's one poem. Let's look at my other poems. I'm gonna just do whatever is recent. I guess we'll do Relapse. Have I? Okay, Relapse. It's very... The train is going right now. Relapse. It's very interesting how things kind of come back haunting and taunting, jump scaring you out of your dreams. You can't even scream as it strains from the inside. It throbs. That pain never goes away. Then your eyes open, reality sets in. You settle back into the everyday, living life on a high. But damn, it always withers away. Ring, ring, ring. You pick up the phone, chatting, gabbing. A voice slowly creeps in. You jump, snap. What in the world are you interrupting for? You go find your own place to stay. No one even wants you here. I'm just praying that you leave. But come on now, let's be real. You've been here since that day where whispers float, tears choke, doors hushed, closed. But I beg and beg for you to leave, till I realize this abode was only built for me. The fear slides left for disgust to runneth over. The sheer audacity you have to chat, to laugh, after the damage you've caused. It might have been how many ever years ago, but the scars still light ablaze. They throb, you poke and stab at the person I am today, trying to drag me back to that room, that bed, those tears still stuck in my chest. How dare you drink and laugh and breathe after what you've done to me? When I relapse, I'm reminded of what I'm fighting for. I don't really like the last line, but whatevers. I'm not going to explain what that's about. You're just going to have to infer. But it was interesting. I don't know how I feel about the dialogue or whatever that's in italics, but it is what it is. Oh, but the title, it relapse. It's in like all lowercase. It's crossed out, and it's italicized. Oh, and this one is definitely really sad one, but this one was like, I think when I was told that my my family member that passed away had cancer, and you know it was throughout her whole body. So yeah. Anyways, the title is C. A letter that we all know well, and yet it brings such sadness, anger, pain. I know it's not the letter's fault for causing such strife, but I can't help diverting the blame. Who told you to dig your way through her so deep that it pierced her lungs, choking all the way up to her brain? How dare you show up before A, after N, an error in the alphabet? You're an error, something that was never meant to be. You take, take, take. Why can't you wait after this year, the next, the year after that? Dear Cancer, why couldn't you just hold back? Honestly, I really like this poem. I really like it. And then I really like the way I use like letters in this one, because you know the title is C, and that line of how dare you show up before A, after N, and then in all caps E. Well, ER is capitalized, and then ROR and error. The rest of that's lowercase. An error in the alphabet. So yeah, it spells it out. But yeah, I like it. I like it. And then it really does hold true to the whole feeling like, oh yeah, like, you know, just give us another year, and then you'd continue to ask for another year. But, you know, as long as the person isn't suffering anymore, um, you know. But anyways, let's get away from the sad thoughts. Oh my gosh, it's 42 minutes already of me speaking about nothing. So sorry. Um, so sorry. Let me stop. Um, okay. I said we were going to go into Instagram poetry. Oh yeah, and then like the whole thing about that, like some people like it, some people hate it. um, I guess it just depends. And like because art is so subjective, um, it just depends. Some things, you know, they are kind of bad. But I don't think that's for every poem or whatever. That's just generalizing everything. But I don't know. I feel like some people are trying to be elitist in the sphere of poetry, of art. But honestly, like, don't we just want more people to be a part of this art form? But also, like, I get like sometimes gatekeeping, because some people just be doing a little too much. Like, oh, I ain't mean to take picture again. But yeah, I get the push and pull of it all. And please, you didn't come here to have a real intellectual conversation. So I'm not gonna get too much into that. I feel like a lot of people make really good think piece videos on it. And yeah. And not just like in Instagram poetry, the book sphere, and then like it's valid for like a lot of these publishers are just letting things slide. They're they're redundant. They're using AI. Come on now. Now it's just getting ridiculous. There are spelling errors, the whole works. Like, what are these? Was there even an editor on this book? Now, go ahead and get out of here, please. Look, no. But let me go ahead and go on Instagram real quick. Oh, should I just go into Instagram on my YouTube? On Chrome? Hold on. I'm gonna pause and get through. Okay, hear me out. Why does Instagram want me to log in? Oh, I might have to do the screenshot and then like be in my gallery. With the poetry. Oh, I hate it for me. I hate that for me. I really do. Hold on now. Let me go into Instagram and find some Instagram poetry screenshotted, and then I can read it from there, and we can all analyze the Instagram poetry. We're not going to be going specifically searching for any iconic Instagram, well, people who are on Instagram that are known for their Instagram poetry. We're just going to see whatever pops up. You know what I mean? Be subjective. Let me stop. I just don't want to do the work. Let me do that real quick. Okay, I guess I don't have to screenshot it. If it stays, it is love. If it ends, it's a love story. And if it never begins, it is poetry. By Nico Machas? Nico Machas? Nicho Machas? I don't know. Hear me out. I don't know how to pronounce it. I wouldn't say I would be like, oh yeah, I'm very much inspired by this poem and Air I Breathe. I mean, like I said, poems don't have to um be like eye opening, mouth watering, but then again, I have poems of mine that I don't post necessarily. I mean, like, because I'm like walking you through the process of like my poetry. Oh, of course, I took off the sound, but walking you through the process of like me, my poetry, my journey, whatever, blah blah blah. I will list like the good, the bad, the ugly of my poetry, but like I don't know. It, I mean, like it's fine. There's repetition, I guess. Like if it's and then if it um it's definitely simplistic. Let's go to the comments. Yes, the lovely tracks of my pen has left on the endless canvas by dancing lonely nights. Hold on, I actually like that. You can see my photo. Dang it. So I'm gonna have to edit this, am I? Hate that for me. I didn't want you to see it, but because like, anyways, well, I don't wanna, I don't wanna, just, but I guess I'm gonna. Okay, it's fine. This is perfect fire. This is the real beauty of love. Absolutely true. Finding the silver lining. Love it. Follow my page. I want support. Okay. So good. I love this. I guess I'm just a living poetry then. Follow me. Okay. Greetings. Make us songs. If she. Okay. Either way, it's always poetry. It's always poetry. Not the poet, but it's always poetry. It's always a poetry. If it is a poetry, the first line must be still I love her. I don't know. I don't know what to say about those comments. But just in my opinion, I don't necessarily like this poem, but you don't have to like every poetry. You don't have to like every poet's poetry. So not for me. I would not, pick this up. But anyways, let's go on to the next poem. Guys, I just did the most stupidest thing, and I'm definitely gonna have to edit this. Why did I just accidentally pause my instead of pausing it, my screen recording, I actually ended it. So this is another part, so I'm definitely gonna have to. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Anyways, let me find another one. Okay, I was just gonna skip this, but let's go on to poetry that pulled me out of a dark place. Will Middleton. That's what's so gorgeous about humanity. We lean into love even in the most hideous circumstances. We manage to hope. Marty Carr. Anyways, if you can dream with a damaged mind and love with a broken heart, you deserve this world and all of its treasures. S. Collinson. I'm not everything I want to be, but I'm more than I was, and I'm still learning. Charlotte Erickson. Flowers grow back even after they are stepped on. So will I. Oh, oops.
Perspective.
Oh, no.
Think bad thing.
No. So sorry. um Okay, as you can tell, I don't necessarily like these poems. Well, I'm a little bit particular on like what poems I like, so I'm really not the best person to be like subjectively if this is a good poem or not. And don't get me wrong, I write short poems, but these are a little short for my for my liking. So let me find actually a spoken word or something else that I would like to read. Wait, I wanted to show you guys this because I've actually watched it before on my poetry channel, which I'm on right now. But anyways, honestly, I need to make an Instagram just for poetry at this point, and I'm gonna post on there instead of Substack. But will I post? I don't know, Benzie. I don't know. What did I say I was gonna call you guys? I need to rewatch my videos. But anyways, hold on. Let me turn on the audio.
See, look at me! Me! Social media? The rich are trying to make a case for capitalism. Nah, I'm trying to lower the case.
Because capitalism is like capital.
We're losing bees at an alarming speed. Have we lost our hive mind?
Yes.
Losing bees is not the bee's knees, so let's focus on the bee's needs. Look at me!
How do you low-key eat with that? It's so true. The emphasis of words and like rhyme and but it's so good. Let me stop. A little guilty pleasure of mine. Okay. Ooh. I didn't mean to go in here with you guys, but I guess it doesn't show any of my information, so it's fine. Okay, let's.
See, my problem is I don't just want to be your girl. I want to be your little twin. I want to be your little homie, your lover, your diary. I want to really be your friend. And if I can trust you with my secrets, then I might can trust you with my life. And if I do, I'm by your side, down to ride. I got your back, wrong or right. And I can listen when you tell me about myself and the things that only you can see. And I trust you when you talking because I know that you love me just for me. Because you've already seen my imperfections and you made space for me in your world. And you don't start tripping when I'm tripping because you know I'm just a girl. And I love you in all your strength, but if you need to put it down, you know over here that you're safe. And we laugh so much that we almost forget about the tears. It's just the thought on my face that allows you to face every single one of your fears. And now we can go together places that we could have never gone alone. Because as long as we together, we always feel like we at home. So yeah, be my friend. Really get to know me. I want to be your little homie.
Honestly, it's really interesting. It does have that stereotypical song in the background, and like the way it's spoken, but I actually kind of like it. Give me out. Call me lowbrow. I'm kidding, but it's actually really good. I actually like it, and I like slang in poetry because as you've heard me read my poetry, I do add those, the AAVE. No, because like I want to be with my roots. I have the roots. I'm sorry. Hear me out. I'm so Roxy. I'm sorry. Spin me round and round and round in my head. Mm, um, I'm really just trying to find something. Hold on. Let's listen.
Ask me what's wrong, it's hard for me to explain. That's why when you tell me my life is good and I should be happy, I look at you like you're the one that's insane. Something is off between the layers of my membrane. Happiness is not something I've ever been able to maintain.
Hmm.
Low serotonin keeps me chained to my bed, but luckily, that's the safest place I have outside of my head. It's spiral season again, where I don't eat or sleep, just cry and think consistently and pretend I'm okay when I show up for plans I already made and call out of work when faking it is too hard on certain days.
Mm.
Chemical imbalance, so my work life is never balanced. There's nothing anyone can do to make me snap out of it, so I isolate and silence the embarrassment of me needing assistance to regulate a mood switch. The disbelief of me needing aid to quiet down my own brain, my body seems to be working against me. My advocacy for self-love has been drowned by self-pity, how quickly I forget how strong I really am. How quickly I'm reminded of how weak I can physically and mentally get. High functioning anxiety is something I've trained myself to wear beautifully, but some days I can't hide the depression in my eyes. I wonder if the people closest to me see it clearly. Scared to open up about it because I don't think many people will get me. I mean, I'm there for everybody, but it seems like the moment I get quiet, nobody can feel the heaviness I'm hiding. But at least I have God, right? Where is he in all of this?
Mm.
How
That was a good think piece. I'm not gonna hold you. Hold on. Let me do my saving of this video. Anyways, I just didn't want to see the my profile photo or whatever. I'm gonna bleep it out in editing. Oh, I hate it for me, but it's really good. It was very interesting. It was very deep. Love it. Love that. Love that. Live, love, love. And I found a lot of relatability, and I feel like we all crave that. Um, and that's how we symbolize something is good or bad. That's why I just didn't want to comment on some, and I'm just like, I can't relate, and that's just not something that I consume. So it's just like, I'd read, I read it, but will I read it again? Let me stop. Let me stop. Um, but I do understand what people are talking about with the Instagram poetry. But someone asked me, "What's your favorite place?" I replied, "I don't have a favorite place. I have my favorite people, and whenever I'm with my favorite people, that place becomes my favorite." Not my cup of tea, but y'all, let me know in the comments how y'all feel about these poems. Hear me out. I just want to know. Poems that altered my brain chemistry. God spoke today. God spoke in flowers, and I, who was waiting on words, almost missed the conversation. Ingrid Goff Madoff. Why does that kind of rhyme with their name too? Love that actually. Um, Interesting. Where did the middle go? It's always near the end that I'm startled into presence. My morning walk nearly over, my coffee down to its last sip. Where have I been? Where did the middle go? I've been asking all my life. But then what's ending shakes me back into my body. The way autumn calls to you with its waving yellows and falling reds. Witness me. It seems to shout, I'm here only for a moment. Hey, yo, hold on. This is kind of cool. After the divorce, I think of something my daughter said about Mars. Once you go, you can never come back. If you return to Earth, the gravity would turn your bones to noodles. I mean, your skeleton would sort of melt. Your skeleton would sort of melt. So if you go, you have to stay gone. Not my favorite. Anyways, this is enough of this one specifically. Let's find another one. Well, yeah, I've also seen people talk about these kind of poems that they, mark up. Is this a sort of one of those blackout poetry, the redactedness of everything else? I forget which type of poetry this would be. Let me know in the comments, because I'm not gonna search through my notes to find out. Stars can be seen in the sky, two moving through the atmosphere, intrigued by the of the galaxy. Oh, okay, I see where this is going. Two stars can be seen in the sky, moving through the atmosphere, intrigued by the natural phenomena. By the natural phenomena of the galaxy. Certainly, their signal will stand out against the galactic static. I think it's very creative. Hear me out. But that was a little bit hard to read. Because, like, we naturally do, like, the left to right. And going from left to right to down, up, over. But, I mean, I got it. It was simple enough, I just went with my first thing of just looking at each line because I thought that was how it was supposed to go. But yeah, no, it's fine, I guess. Oh, hold on. Let me actually turn on the volume.
What if we were meant to be friends all along, and then I ruined that because I was so busy listening to the beat and not the lyrics of the song, and if I wouldn't have told you how I felt? Knowing you had a relationship on your belt, we would probably still be friends and you wouldn't be gone. What if I'm wrong? And I'm not missing you, but rather the part of me that was happy to talk to you and be with you, to be reconnected 10 years later when we grew up and bond with all our experiences and tell each other what we've been through. God, why did I have to tell you? What if you never knew? We'd probably still be friends. I'd be holding it in and you wouldn't have a clue. I just feel like that's not the right thing to do. Even though honesty is the best policy, they never mention what it puts you through. They don't talk about the consequences to your action. They just highlight the revenue. Maybe I've just been going about this all wrong. Maybe we were just meant to be friends all along.
Hear me out. That kind of hate. That kind of hate. That kind of hate. I actually like it. Because it goes through the complexities of emotions. And how, yes, we say we want honesty, but do we really want honesty? And then, of course, like you want, because, hear me out. Um, I myself say that I like communication. But sometimes communication is hard because feelings are hard. Um, yeah, yeah. And saying the things out loud, sometimes it hurts people's feelings. And sometimes you got to pick and choose. Because we live in a world where we have to pick and choose what we say. Because we know some things are rude, some things that particular people will find offensive, but not offensive. I didn't mean offensive. Particular people would find that it hurts their feelings, but it's just the honest truth. Like you're saying, like, oh yeah, hear me out. Let's give an example. It's nothing crazy. It's like, oh yeah, um, oh, do you want to go out to ba 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 ba? And then you're like, in your head, you're like, no, I don't want to go to that place. I always told you I don't want to go to that place because I really don't like going outside. And da 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 da. But you gotta say it nicely. You gotta be like, oh yeah, you know, I just, or you don't want to hang out with them because you ain't got enough energy. A lot of people will choose the easier route, be like, oh yeah, I'm busy or whatever. Which, I guess it's fine. That could be true or whatever, but honesty is the best policy. But like, hey, I don't necessarily feel like going out today, blah blah blah. Or the real reason could be you don't have the energy for that specific person. Now that could be controversial because at the end of the day, like you're like, dang, you your real haters be your real the people closest to you or whatever. But sometimes some people just suck the life out of you. Let me stop. No, but they're just so energetic, and I feel like it's a difference between like introverts and extroverts and what goes in between and things like that. So like me personally, I'm an introvert. So really extroverted extroverts really kill my soul because I just be like, oh my god. But some people, like, they're extroverted, but they're also they kind of can code switch. They can dial it back a little bit. I'm not saying to crush your whole crush your whole like personality, the way you move, the way you think or whatever. It's just like it's just being considerate. And that's the human experience and things like that. Anyways, I went on a tangent. I don't even know if that made any sense, but we had it. I am not editing that out because I don't feel like it. I already gotta edit the two clips together. Let me stop. I can't like that's just so much work. Anyways, I'm really ranting a lot. I'm sorry. Roxy, I'm sorry. I've been without y'all for a little minute, so I gotta continue this off. And I think we can go through one last thing. Um but yeah, I'm definitely understanding what people are talking about with the poetry um on Instagram. But I feel like it's poetry everywhere because there are literal books of poetry that I don't like that I was assigned for readings and I was like, what is this basura? Why did you torture me? And then even when the poet came and read their poetry, well, one of them, like it was better when it was read. So I was like, oh yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying now. I just wasn't reading it right because it was, yeah, and I just didn't get it. But that's the importance of like some poems should be just oral, like spoken word, and some poems they really do need to be, on the page to be fully understood. You know what I mean? But yeah, and one of the poets they came, it was absolute basuda. Even when they read it, it was just so bland. They spoke it like so blandly. It's just like, have you ever read your poetry for real? This book, yeah, take it with you. Take it out the door with you. And I'm so glad I just left after some point because at my school, we had to go to this event. We were forced to. And it was late too. So I was going to leave anyways. I was like, I already told my dad to pick me up at a specific time anyways. So I'm just going to duck off. I've listened enough. I've heard enough. I went upstairs to go. You know what? I think I went to the Fiber Arts Club or just went off to be by myself and not have to listen. But anyways, oh, I've seen this one. Hold on, and I think that'll be it.
Feel knowing that a thief can come and steal your peace because your lack of boundaries gave them permission.
Mm.
You're just a gift that keeps on giving. A Santa Claus with no Christmas in return. No excuse should excuse you from not putting yourself first. What you scared of your past or something? What you scared your friends gonna laugh or something? Cause what you feel is what you attract. So if you assume or consume the idea that you're lacking, that's exactly what you'll be waking up and having. Absence for breakfast.
Oh.
You're a habitual skeptic, and a visual paradox being the culprit in question, but you keep looking for someone else to blame. You
Mm-hmm.
keep looking for someone else to explain why equivalent exchange don't apply to you, why your peace of mind won't reconcile with you. God complex with no God inside of you. But you want your disciples to decipher you? How does it feel knowing that?
I've actually watched this before. It's really good though. Hold on, let me go ahead and save this, and I think I need to save the other one that I haven't saved yet, and then I'll trickle off and I'll release y'all from the chains that I bind you with. Okay, everyone. So Anyways, the chairs that I bound you with. That's what I meant. Anyways, but to me, but yeah, I don't know if were able to get through the video slash podcast because I was a little scattered everywhere, up, down, sideways. But that's honestly how life has been lifing. But I feel like the next one will be a little bit more concise. You know what I mean? Um, but I just felt like, I should go ahead and make a video. And the first video I should upload should be something that's like saying, hey, I'm sorry. And I will be more consistent. I will try to post 2 times a month. Um, Maybe the first and the 11th or something like that, or the second and the 22nd. Why does it have to be some kind of um what is it? Anyways, just something, some kind of schedule, and then force myself to go about it. And I had recently started back up my bullet journal. It's digital. It's on my like iPad. Yeah, the iPad I purchased. Yeah, more bang for my buck. Because I was using it a lot during college. But anyways, I'm gonna release you from these chains. Definitely, I'm gonna try and make an Instagram account for this day. At this point, I have like 4, whatever, different Instagram accounts, but it's fine because I need it. Because the other one, honestly, I'm throwing away because I'm not gonna use it anymore. I'm gonna use this one, and then I think I'll also just start to post on it too. But I'm gonna definitely continue to like try and dive and find really good like poetry on Instagram to like be like, hey, you can find it. You just gotta scroll and search. Like some of them I have watched them, but on but on YouTube because I'm a YouTube girly. Through and through. Sometimes on Instagram, but like I usually on Instagram I like to have my little my comedy, my little laugh. That's where I go to get a little laugh. Or music. Yes, 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 yes. Honestly, I haven't found any music this year. Mm-hmm. I haven't. I haven't. Oh yeah, and then like for all y'all, hear me out. Don't flame me. But with K-pop Demon Hunters, my favorite song is not Golden. That song ain't even saved in my phone. Hear me out. It's a good little, just like with Espresso with Sabrina Carpenter. Look, if it's out in, I'm out and about, I hear it, or I'm I'm listening on Twitch and someone has it. I'm gonna sing to it, but it's not on my phone. Like it's good, but like not good enough for me to like. It's good, but like no, like your idol, free from K-pop Demon Hunters. How it's done. Let me stop. Anyways, and I think there's one more from there, but um, yeah, yeah, your idol and free. Anyways, let me stop. Yeah, those are my jam. Anytime, but anyways, I'm gonna release you. Please, I will let you know when I actually start the Instagram. I guess I should either do that today or tomorrow. I'll put it on my to-do list. But definitely subscribe if you like me. Like it if you want to watch the video again. Well, I wouldn't recommend watching it again. Just to have something in the background. Or like it if you actually like it. You actually like to be here. You like to see me. um um like share if you will, if you'll do. I'm not going to be on Substack. I will be on Instagram though. I mean, I probably could have looked through Substack for stuff, but I don't wanna, and I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna scrap the whole Substack, throw it away. I just don't want to have a whole nother app I'm looking at because I already have Instagram. But it's a better place for like writing. Anyways, I'm just not gonna do a whole profile thing and like upload, but I probably will still be on Substack and maybe do look into like what poetry is on Substack. But anyways, and definitely look at my Wattpad. I have to continue to be consistent with the Wattpad and uploading and things like that. So, anyways, that's it. Bye bye.